I have never seen anything like this. It's an artesian well on the side of the road, and it just flows out of this pipe non-stop. Like, it never quits. It hits the ground, and then it runs down to a creek that's just through the woods. A cool little creek. Probably do some fly fishing in there. But it's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Here in Aiken, you're not dealing with football, you're not dealing with basketball, you're dealing with polo. Okay, just real quick, before we leave, or I guess this might have been the end of the last video, we're at a polo field right now, which is another new horse experience for me. This thing is 300 yards long and I think 160 yards wide. Scoreboards on that end, and then everyone's tailgating on this side. The other side has like a clubhouse and a whole bunch more people tailgating. All the polo trailers are on this end. I mean, a polo team has like 70 horses. There's 4 guys on the field and they switch them out every couple minutes. I guess we're kind of in a hurry. I took some pictures earlier, but you know, I don't know jack about this sport. This is not something Texans do. And without being a part of this world, you're not gonna know it. I went and talked to a lady that was taking pictures earlier, and she's my friend Adrian from back in the day knew one of the players. I mean, this woman's very well connected. Speaking of, this is boring to her, so we gotta get back in the car. Go and eat some Tinder. I'm just the city boy out here watching ladies catch these giant, crazy animals and lead them around like they're the ones in charge. I mean, I haven't ridden a horse in a long time. I've filmed a bunch of them, but I still don't care to get on them. Like, they scare the shit out of me. Maybe if I had health insurance, I might get on a horse.
Okay, up there in the door, she's got paper free sign.
Yep. I mean, that's a big horse. It's a nice trailer too. Best cattle trailer I've ever seen.
And the reason we all have these master toolkit genes, that's because we all came from the same creature way back in the beginning. These genes have been preserved.
Welcome to North Carolina.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The happiest little seaside town in America, Southport, North Carolina. Used to call it home. Now I live in the desert and just come here on vacation. So behind Carolina Beach, there's a big boardwalk. Like all kinds of shops and businesses. And there is a donut shop called Brits. They're handmade glazed donuts. They keep them hot all day. And I've got to tell you, these may be maybe the best donut in the world. I mean, if you could imagine a cloud that's crispy on the outside and sweet, that's exactly what it is. I'll tell you what, quarantine is on hold in the South. because summer vacation has officially begun, is hopping out here. The reason I left Aiken, well, you ever heard that saying, fish and company stink after 3 days? I guess that's what happened in Aiken. I mean, I'm a very non-invasive guest, but whatever, it all worked out. So, yeah, we're in Carolina Beach. Continue. Let's keep this trip rolling. Next stop is the Appalachian Trail to go do some hiking. I got this serious belly that needs to go away. And also, walking off this currently crazy, stressful time with protests and pandemics would be nice, to say the least. It has been really weird after 2 weeks on the road, seeing how Texas, where everything's very conservative and calm, and they're not even really affected by the pandemic because there are so many isolated places in the state, as to the East Coast, where it is a larger problem and all of the regulations to keep people healthy are still in place. And also the protests out here, because when I got into downtown Wilmington, there were like busted out windows and boarded up businesses trying to keep the rioters from destroying. Dude, it's freaking crazy out here. This is a strange, strange time. And I'm just gonna go walk it off. I mean, if everybody just minds their business, then we'll be all right. I mean, that's my opinion anyways. Like, what does everyone want? We live in the greatest, easiest, most abundant time in history. But we're never happy. The grass is always greener on the other side. Not today, my friends. The grass is green right here on the beach in Wilmington.